Ten.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 2, Yankees versus Rangers. Yankees took the opening day yesterday. Rangers made things a little bit interesting towards the end, but the Yankees were able to close things out. Looking for the series W with a win today. I do appreciate all of you guys for popping in. Savius, first person in the building on back-to-back days. Savius, the first person to get that award for back-to-back since I started this last week. First person in the building again is my guy, Savius. What up, man? Lauren, thanks for popping in. Lauren popped in right after Savius. Says, hey, Ace, what's going on, Lauren? How you doing?
Go, Stacy! Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby!
Robert, thanks for popping in. Says, Ace, let's go Yankees. Mad Steve says, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Rocking Chair Yankee says, let's go. Real Bill's in the building. Reformed, what up, bro? Mark, thanks for popping in. My boy Jason Custodio was in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? Says, Ace, what up? KRS1, you know I'm a hip-hop historian. Who's your top 5, though? Who's your top 5 hip-hop artists of all time? That's what I want to know. Yeah, KRS1. I'm not saying I'm number 1. Sorry, I'm lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Kobe, thanks for popping in. Kobe, I meant to message you back on IG. I saw you message me saying how much you like the channel. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Daniel Bear Sports Highlights says, happy Wednesday. What's up? Bow says, beat DeGrom. That's right. Let's beat DeGrom. Jacob says, Chyeaaa. Ace, my brother. Appreciate you, Jacob. Jacob, I hate to put you to work so early, but can you do your boy a favor and drop the link to become a member down below, man? Also, if you want to, please also drop my socials. You can find me at the Ace Avenue on IG. X. I was about to say Twitter. It's still so weird calling it X. But Twitter, I'm gonna put it on the screen pretty soon. I'm gonna add it on the screen pretty soon. This game is on Amazon Prime. No Meredith is on the mic, but you know what time it is. This game is about to get started.
And here we go.
Trying to time up these I'm trying to time up these sound effects because you know, guy, I don't listen to them live. So I'm kind of just going off of memory when it comes to it. Yeah, that's right. Sub to my brother Jason Custodio, man. Does good work over there on the Yankee overnight, man. Eventually, what I'm probably gonna have to do is, because I got a separate ear. I got 2. I'm probably gonna get a different set of headphones, a different set of wireless headphones. One will probably be listening to the stream just to make sure everything is going okay, and the other one will probably be listening to it live, just so I can hear the sound effects and shit. Appreciate you, Jacob. You're the man. Thank you, thank you. Val says it's cold and nasty, but they're still playing ball. They have no choice. The Rangers aren't coming back to New York. We got an ugly day. It doesn't like it's raining right now, though. Tomorrow's supposed to be a lot worse. I hope, for the Yankees' sake, that tomorrow's game gets played on time, because the Yankees do have a travel day as they are traveling out to the West Coast. That's why the game is early. It would suck to have a game go late tomorrow and then the Yankees have to travel. But I'm also off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, guys. I will be seeing Lilo and Stitch with my niece. I already got my tickets, so I'm going to be off tomorrow. And I will be working on that review, so make sure you look out for that. I'm thinking about, since Stitch's Experiment 626, can I make a review where I get all my thoughts across in 6 minutes and 26 seconds? I might challenge myself to do that. I might have to challenge myself to do that. Not a good matchup for us tonight, but we can pull it off. We got to get the bats going. It's as simple as that. Jacob deGrom is on the bump versus Ryan Yarbrough. Yarbrough had a good start for us his last time out, though, no doubt. But Jacob deGrom is a pitcher the Yankees do know very well, the former Metropolitan. We've been doing good at smacking the Mets as of late, so let's smack this former Met. Here's the lineup for the Rangers: Haggerty, Langford, Young, Garcia, Simeon, Helm, Berger, Kyle Higashioka, the former New York Yankee. I know he got himself a nice little video. And Smith. But smack that like button, guys. Like the Yankees have been smacking the opposition as of late. We are on the road to 2K. If you write a script and chop it up in post, you can do it. Oh, you're talking about the review. Yeah, no. Normally I don't go with a script. When I do my movie reviews, I don't go script. I go bullet points, and I kind of just allow myself to kind of just freestyle it. Like, I'm not reading off a set script whenever I do my reviews. I have points that I want to make that I take notes on, and then I kind of start talking about it. And if I find myself rambling, I'll cut it down. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. But it's gonna be hard. Like, intro, I could probably do it with no intro, but it's not really my style. To have an intro, good, mixed, bad outro in 6 minutes and 26 seconds is gonna be crazy. But I'm not gonna overly critique a kid's movie either, so. Brandon, thanks for popping in. What's good, brother? Sam Haggerty is the batter. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. That's how this game gets underway. I'm your favorite YouTuber ever. Man, that is the compliment of compliments right there. And I appreciate that, because there are some phenomenal YouTubers out there. The 0-1 ball misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike count. One ball, 1 strike count to Haggerty. That's popped up. Right side, foul territory. Rice gives it a look and makes a sliding catch to make the play. 1 away. Okay. Good defense to get things started here. We'll take it. But everybody, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. We're gonna need the Mets to beat the Red Sox, man. Stop fucking around. Give us 1, bro. Here's Langford. First pitch to Langford in there for a strike. 0-1. Sean Browning, my guy. What's good, brother? Gusto, what up? Like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That's right. Plus, smash those emojis on NFE's channel. Man, you out here cross-promoting. I thought you was doing that for me, man. You out here cross-promoting, bro. What kind of shit is that, Gusto? 1 ball, 1 strike count. Man, my boy Gusto just said, fuck it. Fuck the Ace Avenue. Everybody just go over to NFE. The 1-1. You know I'm kidding. NFE's my guy. Make sure you guys go over there and check him out. I know he's doing live streams. Matter of fact, let me go pop over and say what's up. 2 balls, 1 strike count here. The 2-1 ball. This is low. 3 balls, 1 strike count. In there for strike 3-2. Thank you guys for dropping those emojis. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. Oh, my boy Delulu is live too. 3 balls, 2 strike count. The payoff pitches slapped the second base. DJ LeMahieu fields fires 2 away. Josh Young is in the building. What's good? See if we can get him out. Josh Young is in the building. Look at me mixing up my intro with the fucking calls. Wow. First pitch to Young. Like and subscribe to the Ace Avenue. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Yarborough looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. The 0-2 to Ryan Yarborough. The pitch, swing and a miss. Drop down with a little sidearm action to strike his ass out. Yo, Yarborough's been pretty good for us. I'm going to tell you that. Pretty good for us. I'm going to be right back, guys. In the meantime, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off for the Yankees, we got Trent Grisham, followed by Rice. Judge is DHing today. Bellinger's in right field. Dominguez is in left field. Volpe back in the 6th spot. Wells is behind him, followed by LeMahieu and Yorbit Vivas. Sorry, I wanted to, my hat had some dust on it, so I had to wash that shit off. Now I got some discoloration. I might just switch hats. We'll see what happens. Jacob deGrom is in the what is Ace? The intro is over. Jacob deGrom is on the bump. I'm all over the place. First pitch to Trent Grisham is foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Yarborough turned out to be a steal. There's been a lot of steals so far. Yarborough's one of them. Another one has been Paul Goldschmidt as well. No Goldie today. Goldie got the day off. Damn, Ace is still thinking about the top 5-ish. Oh, yeah. Let me know when you get that. That's a called strike. 0-2 to Grisham. No balls. 2 strike count to Grisham. Matt Steve says, let's go Yankees. Val says she wants more of those 1, 2, 3 innings from Yarborough. The 0-2 ball misses low. No kidding. Is DeGrom healthy? Well, he's been a guy that's been plagued with a lot of injuries throughout his career. One ball, 2 strike count here. Grisham, foul, stays alive. Here's the 1-2 to from DeGrom to Grisham. Cut on and missed. Got him down on strikes. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Antonio says, let's go Yankees. Ace the best. Appreciate you, Antonio. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. We get to 50 likes. I'll be gifting away a membership in time for this month's giveaway. Baseball lover. What's good, brother? Says, what's up, Ace? Finally here for a good night of Yankees baseball. That's right. Everybody also make sure you guys have your notification bell run. That ball is a little bit low, but it's called a strike. 0-1. Make sure you guys have that notification button rung so you'll be notified whenever I drop anything. Go live, drop a video. It'll notify you. The 0-1. Bow. Quick 0-2 count. Robbie, what up, brother? As they're showing Ben Rice, who hit a home run in yesterday's ball game. The other man that hit a home run is on the on-deck circle. Robbie says, what up, family? He'll be dipping in and out due to the Knicks game. Completely understandable. The 0-2 to Rice. Rice hits this on the ground right to the first baseman. Flips to the first. 2 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9 emojis in the chat. Let's go.
9-9.
Judge with his AL leading 16th home run in yesterday's ball game. DeGrom looking filthy tonight, at least so far. DeGrom's a solid pitcher. He's having a good year. First pitch to Judge. Cut on. Foul. 0-1. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump tomorrow. Hopefully the Yankees are looking for a sweep. Should be 17. That's right. Check swing. Did he go? He did not go. 1-1. Actually, it should be 18. Judge did get one robbed, but then I guess you can't say it's really 18. The stadium kind of held one in too. I forget who he was playing, but if it was like an inch to the left, it would have been a home run. Ball outside 2-1, but I know what you're talking about. When he got robbed of one. Absolutely. I agree. Two balls, 1 strike count. The pitch to Judge. Pulled the string with the slider. 2-2. That's right. 9-9. Lloyd, what up, brother? Says, what up, Ace? You're 100% a Rangers fan, but you just like my style. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you for being a subscriber to the Ace Avenue. And because you got gifted a membership, you became a member. The 2-2. Ball misses low. So at the end of this month, I'll be bringing the giveaways back. Three balls, 2 strike count, and he walked them.
She told me to walk this way.
Here's Cody B.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out there.
Today's game is on Amazon Prime. If you guys follow the channel, you know how much I like the games on Amazon Prime. The picture quality looks really good. Oh, I thought Cody Bellinger had the Yankee sign upside down, but no, it's chipped off. Called strike to Bellinger. I was about to say, did he have it upside down? No balls, 1 strike count to Belly. The paint is coming off of his NY. The 0-1. Ball misses low. The only reason I was able to notice that because of good picture quality from Amazon Prime. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Yeah, it was a good at bat by Judge. The pitch, Bellinger, swing and miss. 1-2. Another 1-2 count. Yankees have been behind the count so far. DeGrom in full control right now. You're gonna watch on Amazon, but listen to me. I appreciate that. Like I said, Amazon's good. They fully have my support when it comes to, like I said, the picture quality is really good. The 1-2. Bellinger hit up the middle, base hit. 2 out hits will get you to baseball heaven. And that brings up Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Cody Bellinger's hitting streak continues. That's 15. If my math is right. First runner to score in position is Aaron Judge. 15-game hitting streak is a career high for Bellinger. First pitch to Dominguez. Misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. That at bat by Judge and Bellinger will help at least get DeGrom's pitch count up, as he's about to be at pitch number 20 in the first inning. Take a couple more pitches, Jason. Take like 2 more. 1 ball, no strike count. The pitch, ball misses low. 2-0. David, what up, man? Hello, chat. DeGrom labor in the first. Pitch count's pretty high. Be nice to tack in a run here. Dominguez in the last 10 games, 286, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 1,009 ops. The 2-0. The pitch high. 3 balls, no strike count. Now I take 2 pitches. I would take 2 strikes. Get that pitch count even higher. Maybe he'll walk you. Volpe's on deck. Smack that like, guys. You guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe. The 3-0. Here's the pitch. Dominguez got the green light and fouled that away. 3-1. Okay. They gave him the green light. Jason says let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, need to keep the pressure on. It'd be nice to get a run here, but this has been a high pitch count inning. Here's the 3-1. The pitch. Dominguez swung at ball 4. Come on, man. 3-2. That will release the runners. Dominguez, bro. Three balls, 2 strike count. Runners go. And Dominguez swings that ball 4 for out number 3. Damn it, man. Bro, you got to be patient up there. Like I said, take some pitches, man. You take pitches, you could have kept that line moving. This could have been a pretty big inning. 27 likes. Let's get to 50 is what Lloyd says. Absolutely. Hey, you got to take pitches, man. Sometimes you keep that bat in your shoulder. Have the pitcher earn it. It wasn't even close. None of those 2 were close. My man looking like Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells up there at the plate. But like I said, I do appreciate you guys for popping back in here. You guys are incredible. I'll be no stream tomorrow though, guys. No stream tomorrow. I got tickets to go see Lilo and Stitch with my niece, so I'll be off tomorrow for the 12:35 game. Did he get cocky and think he could expand his own? Yeah, he helped them out on that one. My guy NFE from the strike zone is in the building. What's goody, brother? I know a lot of you guys are subscribed to NFE. Make sure you guys go pop over and show my guy some love. I know he's streaming the game as well. Am I in New York? No, I'm from New York City, but I currently live in Virginia. All right, we're back. Yarborough back out there to face Dolis Garcia. First pitch to Garcia. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. What do you think about trying out Rice at third? We got it. Dude, I've been saying that. I don't want to sit here and say I was one of the first, but I was one of the first to come out here and say I've been saying they should try Rice at third base. Why not? Look, like I say, my explanations for it is back in the days, man, players used to play first and third. That was a very interchangeable position. Rice has experience on a hot corner. That caught the zone, but didn't get the call 2-1. Rice has experience on a hot corner. He's young and athletic. He's got an arm because he's a catcher. Why not? But if you're going to do it, try it now before Stanton gets back. Here's a 2-1. Called strike, 2-2. Jacob says he got the clip. They called me a madman, Jacob. They called me a madman. Who said that? Where's that quote from? The 2-2 paints the bottom of the zone. Yarborough says, "Can I help you?" Garcia says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." 1 away. Curious what the weather for tomorrow's game is. Raining all day. Cloudy with a chance of not playing a ball game. I'll be surprised if they get that game in because it's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow in New York. Here's Simeon. First pitch in there for a strike. Yarborough's got a good little sweeper. The lineup could be crazy when Stanton, Jazz, and Rice at facts. Facts on facts on facts. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Garcia's in a slump. Garcia hasn't been the same since that championship run. Remember how big he came up in the playoffs in the World Series? He has not been the same. Ronald, thanks for popping in. Long time no see. Ronald, how you doing? The 0-2 to Simeon. Ball misses. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ace not gonna be missing the game. There'll be no game. You know what? I'll take it. If there's no game, I might luck out. Baseball guys, do your boy a favor. I don't enjoy missing games, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks. Did he? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Garcia was popped for PEDs. I don't really remember. Simeon's in a slump. They showed his stats from the last couple of years. It's been dipping down. But MLB is going to get that game in because Texas doesn't come back to New York. They're going to try their best to get that game in. Here's Jonah Heim. Heim with a good throw in yesterday's ball game to nab out Bellinger. Cut on and missed. 0-1. Sean says family comes first. That's right. But you guys like my family as well. I got to make sure I look out for you guys as well. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball misses. 1-1. Adrian, my guy, is in the building. What's good, brother?
What's up, bro?
We straight,
Holla.
We straight.
Hyam hits this right field, dunks in for a base hit. First runner reaches. 2 away. Adrian says, "What's good, brother? Let's go, Knicks." Well, good luck to your Knicks tonight. I know they start in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Knicks go. What's up, D's channel? What up, bro? Here's Jake Berger. Checks that first. He's safe. Let's hit that subscribe though, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Would love to get to 2K by the end of this month. Would like to get 2K by the end of this weekend, but end of this month, let's see if we can do it. Lloyd says, "Go Knicks." We're gonna see. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I will keep y'all updated. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strike count. 1 ball, no strike count here. Pitcher steps off. Last time he could disengage. Mike, what up, man? See, as soon as I said Knicks, Mike came in. It's like Beetlejuice in this bitch. I'm telling you, I said the Knicks. Knicks got mentioned one too many times, and here comes Mike. Said, let's fucking go championship Knicks. Y'all halfway there. Ball outside, 2-0. Man, I'm doing great, man. Can't complain. Another day in front of another day on God's beautiful earth, man. Can't complain. That also reminds me, I gotta do my Bible reading. The 2-0. Ball outside. Snap throw to first. Almost got him. Better throw. He would have got him. Today's Bible scripture is interesting. It says the title is Absent of Judgment. Interesting. The 3-0 gave him the green light, fouled it away. Three balls, no strike count. 3 balls, 1 strike count. The pitch hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe off balance throw to second, gets him to end the inning. Rangers trying to run her on first. Volpe leading things off. Drop those Yankee and Volpe emojis, guys. Let's go. Mike says Yankees winning, Knicks winning. What more can I say? Juan Slow-Mo. He's trash. Slow-Mo. Yeah, Juan So-So. My guy Delulu is in the building. Says Chyeaaa. Let's go, my bro. What's good, brother?
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
Thank you, Sean, for dropping those emojis. I appreciate you. Bottom of the second inning. Yankees trying to make this 5 series wins in a row. This Yankee team definitely does feel different, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Max were having a big conversation about this shit yesterday. If it wasn't for that week that the Yankees played bad against the Orioles and the Rays, bro, we could be on like a 10-game series winning streak. Like, for real. Padres, A's, Mariners, Mets. Realistically, I've been saying this. There are a couple games the Yankees have dropped here and there that were very winnable. Bro, we could be on like a 15, 16 game winning streak right now. For real. This team has that potential. Here's Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Yo, Delulu, people are loving your drop, bro. Your little Yankee drop. Glad I added that shit. That shit fire, bro. People are like, you should use that as an intro. Volpe, Wells, and LeMahieu. I keep forgetting to add a DJ LeMahieu drop. This team is good. Definitely, this team is really good. What is the month that the Yankees usually start slumping? June, July-ish. 765 million for what? He's slumping, doesn't hustle. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, the trainer's coming out to look at the catcher, not DeGrom. Something wrong with it. Something wrong with his wrist? With Chaim's wrist? Yeah, we only had one bad. Yeah, Jason's right. We only had one bad loss this year, where we got blown out. I consider a blowout 5 runs or more when you're not within Grand Slam territory. We've only had one of those losses. What's up, Dev? David says this team is better than last year without Soto's bat, and we're still fine with Goldschmidt and Free killing it, and Bellinger. All right, so they're showing the replay of Chaim hurting his, immediately flexing his wrist after hitting that ball to right field. Chaim might be out. He might be hurt. Oh, wow. He couldn't even throw back to the pitcher. Yeah, I mean, I've had that happen before. That, first of all, that shit stings. That's why it's like, nah, but his hand is like visibly like shaking. Normally it doesn't, when you get a stinger, it doesn't last that long. He's out of the game, so they're gonna have a new catcher come in. When I had batting gloves, I made sure I had the batting gloves with the pads right there. It had like a little cardboard, like a little, it was like a rubber, like a little rubber pad that was right here on this part, so that way you wouldn't get that jamming sensation. But Jonah Chaim, the very next inning, the very next half inning, couldn't even throw it back to the pitcher. So he's out. He's out. What's up, Ricardo? James, what up, man? There are like 5 or 6 wins that they had in the bag. Yeah, you know. And if the fucking Mets did their job, we'd have a huge lead in the AL right now. To the 30 people in the building, appreciate you guys. Yo, we're at 38 likes, guys. 12 more likes and I'll gift away a membership. Normally, you get that ringing sensation when you get jammed, not off the end of the bat, like he hit. So, injury timeout here. See who the new catcher is going to be. Barnhart is going to be coming in. Higashioka is DHing for them. So, I don't know. If they switch over Higashioka, they'll lose their DH. Monty says, Chyeaaa, ace. Grade for starting pitcher so far. B or B plus in my book. I'd say B plus. I'd say B plus. You also have to think Marcus Stroman was terrible this year. Hard to give a team an A when, you know, you've had injuries. I'd say B plus is about right. Max Fried has been great. Rodon has been good. Clark Smith has been good as of late as well. Cookie Carrasco, you can't forget about that fiasco. Bars. That shit sucked. Adelphi, thanks for popping in. Adelphi, once again, I want to thank you, man, for the other day. Adelphi, I appreciate you. Thank you. The 1-0 to Volpe. Volpe hits this deep center field. Almost a diving catch. That's going to be extra bases. This is going to be a triple. Volpe's rounding second. He's going to go to third easily. Oh, I thought they were about to send them home. Anthony Volpe with a leadoff triple. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
That's the risk. That's the risk when you're playing center field and you all out dive. Easy triple. I thought that they were going to send Volpe home. He was hustling out of the box. No, thank you, Adelphi. I appreciate you. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
In there for a strike, 0-1. Haggerty did make a couple of good plays defensively in yesterday's ball game. Almost had another one there. Yankees threatening here. We got 3 chances to get that run in from third. Let's go. Austin Wells has the first opportunity here. The 0-1. Wells foul back to the backstop. 0-2. Loeza says, let's fucking go. Time to score. Loeza, you got that Yankee money line? Like I said, it hit right off the tip of the glove. The 0-2. Ball inside. Your dad did not care. Just don't get in trouble. I appreciate you. But just don't get in trouble. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The infield is partially in here. About half. They're in on the left side, but not on the right. So they're willing to concede the run if it gets hit to the right. The 1-2 locks up Austin Wells right down the middle. Come on, Wells. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Bro, so help me if this team doesn't get in a triple with nobody out. Austin Wells looked right at a strike, right down the middle. Here's DJ LeMahieu. A productive out scores the run. You got to get to the DeGrom. You're not going to have a lot of opportunities. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. $42 likes. Let's get that like up. We get 8 more likes. I'll gift away a membership. Second extra base hit to a right-hander allowed this year. As LeMahieu hits that up the middle, that's going to score the run. No throw home. DJ LeMahieu does his job, gets the run in. Yankees up 1-0. Let's go.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Good base running by Volpe because that ball was hard to tell if it went right past the pitcher's glove. 1-0. We'll take it. Here's Vivas. Simeon had no choice but to go to first. So first pitch to Vivas. Last time we saw Vivas, he had a big at bat versus the Mets. 1 ball, no strike count. The under 6.5. Ball high. You know why the under is 6.5? You know why the under is 6.5? Because we're going against a really good pitcher, a solid pitcher, and the Rangers having trouble offensively right now. I'm loving DJ right now. He's doing his job. I love anybody that's going to produce for the Yankees. Cold strike to Vivas 2-1. Smash that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Big cut in the miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. The pitch, Vivas down on strikes, but the Yankees do strike first off a Volpe triple, and LeMahieu grounds out, hits him up, hits him in. Kyle Higashioka will be leading things off for the Texas Rangers. I almost said New York Yankees. Wow. I don't think I've called a Higashioka at bat when he wasn't a Yankee. Kyle, old Yankee, absolutely. Standing O for Higgy? Possibly. I don't know about standing O, but he got a video, so he already got a video already. You really like the tribute video they gave for Higgy? That's right.
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
All right, see if we can get a shutdown inning from Yarborough here. Five likes from 50. Damn, we're not even through the first third of the game. Here's Kyle Higashioka. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Higashioka hits this Left center field. Dominguez is under and makes the catch. One away. Here's Smith. Here's Josh Smith. First pitch to Josh Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Weakly dribbled back to the pitcher. Infield single. Runner on first, one away. Swing bunt pretty much. Yarbrough had no shot. Infield shifted over. Pitcher falls off. Nothing you could do about that. Nothing you could do about that one. His hat came off like Dominguez. Yeah, these players need to get more fitted helmets. Here's Haggerty. First pitch, Haggerty shows bunt, pulls it back. 0-1. No balls, one strike count. Beavis does the same thing. Every swing, Beavis' helmet is just falling off. No balls, one strike count. Foul, back to the backstop, 0-2. You watched the Dodgers game last night. The pitcher they got is a beast. He's talking about Roki Sasaki. Roki Sasaki. Because isn't Yamamoto injured? Here's the 0-2 to leadoff hitter. Checks that first. He's safe. No balls, 2 strike count. The pitch, ball high, 1-2. Yamamoto, I thought Yamamoto was hurt. They got Yamamoto and Sasaki. I don't know who pitched for them yesterday. The 1-2, cut on and missed. 2 away. Big Blue Red Crew says, let's go Yankees. Smaller helmet for Beavis. Hashtag is what D's channel says. Yeah, right? 46 likes. 4 more likes, I'll gift away a membership. Let's get there. Wyatt Langford's up. 2 outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. Yankees up 1-0. Trying to look for a series W. That's cut on and missed. Oh, okay, so it's the other way around. So I had it backwards. Got you. Got you. Thank you to my guy Jason for the insight. My guy Jason, the overnight host. Make sure you guys go check him out. You going live tonight, Jason? No balls, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. Cold, striking the outside corner. 0-2. Ally Yankee King is in the building. What's good, brother? Ally, man, when are you going to start your own channel, bro? You should do it, man. I see you over there grinding on the Twitter space, man. The 0-2, ball high. You know what makes Yarbrough a little bit difficult to hit, especially from righties? His his delivery, it seems like he's like falling off the mound, and the way he's dropping down makes it a little bit difficult to pick up. Ball in the dirt. Runner takes off. Here's the throw. Safe. Tying a run and score in position. You don't have time for a channel working 2 jobs? Nah, I get that. I understand. I don't know, man. You get a YouTube channel, it takes off. You might quit one of those jobs. You never know. Keep smashing that like button is what Adelphi says. That's right. The 2-2. Cut on and miss. Got him down on strikes. It is, that's the 5th strikeout for Yarborough. I have been very impressed by Ryan Yarborough. Just what he's been able to do, his contributions. Like, not saying he's dominated, but he's given the Yankees exactly what they've needed. When we needed a long relief guy to eat up innings, he was that. Now we need a spot starter, he's that. Guys like Yarborough have been very, very productive this year. Yarborough's handling himself well. Dude, he's earning himself a spot on this team. I don't know what his contract is looking like. But you know, he might be trying to earn himself a little payday. Colts earner Jim Irsay dead at 65. For real? Wow. Wow, how did that happen? You would sell high on Yarborough? Not at the moment. Nah, not at the moment because we kind of need him. But as it's showing Jacob deGrom's debut, here's Grisham. First pitch to Grisham called strike. We kind of need him right now. When Luis Hill comes back, talk to me then. But I don't know. I don't know if I would give up on him right this moment. We can't sell everybody. We need guys, Li. We need guys. 1 ball, 1 strike count. When Luis Hill comes back, talk to me then. I'm not against it. I'm just saying, not at the moment. Not at the moment. Let him earn some more equity and start building some more. The 1-1. Cut on a miss. 1-2. Oh, unknown. Yeah, well, rest in peace to Jim Irsay and the Colts family and stuff like that. That's out of nowhere. 65 is not that old. One ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2 outside. I mean, saying trade him for a third baseman, you'd probably have to package him for somebody, but it just depends. So I'm not against trading him, but just not at this very moment. The 2-2. Ball misses. 3-2. Trade deadline? Possibly. The 3-2. Grisham smacks that foul. Still 3-2. Ben Rice is on deck. Here's the 3-2 to Grisham. Grisham's due. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Here's Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Yeah, they're getting good pitch counts versus DeGrom. Definitely. He's about to be at 45 pitches. First pitch to Rice, and therefore strike 0-1. Yankees are having good at bats. The only person I believe to swing at the first pitch was Volpe, and that did get a triple. Everybody else is at least taking the count pretty deep. Foul, 0-2. Aaron Judge is on deck. He walked his first at bat. Get those 9-9 emojis ready. Sean says Judge homer incoming. They do come in bunches for Aaron Judge. No balls, 2-strike count. The pitch to Rice. Rice cut on and missed. Here's Judge.
Call it, Captain.
The captain for the Yankees and America, number 99.
9-9!
9-9!
That Nick game is about to get started. Ball outside the Judge. 1 ball, no strike count. Pitch number 49 to DeGrom. Smacked back to the backstop. 1-1. Judge batting 403. The 9-9 fires you up. Hey, fired the people on the show up too. The 1-1. Aaron Judge foul. Ooh. 1-2. Aaron Judge hit his shortest home run of his career in yesterday's ball game. 1 ball, 2-strike count to the captain. The 1-2. Foul back to the backstop. When you foul, like I said, when you foul a ball like that back to the backstop, you're almost on it. You're like a tick away. Bellinger's on deck. Extended his hitting streak last at bat. See if Judge can get on base. The 1-2. Ball outside. 2-2. He was gonna say DeGrom could be a trade target, but his contract's a little too long for my liking. Yeah, I can see the Yankees picking up a middle of the road starter. Definitely bullpen. Trade deadline targets. We got to figure out third base. Obviously bullpen. Long look over here by DeGrom. Takes it down to 1. The 2-2. Bow. Back to the backstop. Judge is about to take him deep. I just got a feeling. Hey, yo. Figure out third base. Bullpen. The 2-2 to Judge. Foul. A middle of the road starter I wouldn't mind because we are getting Luis Hill back. When Luis Hill gets back, our starters are going to be Rodon, Fried, Hill, Schmidt, and Will Warren. So I think we actually might be good pitching wise. The 2-2. Ball misses low. 3-2. I think we might be good starting rotation wise, but you could always use pitching. You could always use a pitcher. Especially like I could see guys like Tim Hill being gone. Maybe Yarborough goes back to the bullpen to be that lefty that comes out. The 3-2 to Judge. Judge hits this shallow right field. The second baseman's in the grass, and he had a hard time with that, but he makes the catch. That does end the inning. I could see Tim Hill being gone because he's not panning out this year. He's as of late he's been struggling, but I could see Tim Hill being gone. I could possibly see Mark Leiter Jr. being gone. You're gonna have Jake Cousins coming back. Yarborough might earn his spot on the team. Maybe you bring him as that lefty out of the bullpen. But you could always use bullpen pieces, and we got to figure out our third base situation. This might be a hot take, but you put Hill in the bullpen. I know you would, Li. I know you would. He's the former rookie of the year. He ain't going to the bullpen. Nah, it's not that Tim Hill sucks, because if you look at his stats, he's still decent. He just had a rough stretch. I would just prefer to upgrade. I think the Yankees can still get value out of him, but I want to upgrade from a lefty standpoint. But no, I'm not moving Luis Hill to the bullpen. No way. And yeah, that is a hot take. Like I said, my hot take is I'd move Ben Rice ass to third base. That's my hot take. I've been saying that for a minute. Apparently, he's taking some reps at third, so at least in batting practice and stuff. Colby, what up? Hopefully the Knicks win tonight. What about Scott Efros? Who? Scott Efros don't play. Dude, Scott Efros is going to get like a half an inning and get hurt. I have no use or faith in Scott Efros. Jake Cousins I want to see come back though, because Jake Cousins does have that filthy slider. Jake Cousins, as soon as he gets back, move somebody down. But Scott Efros, he's waste of time. I forget. I don't even know what he looks like because we can't even see him long enough. He comes out here, I'm like, who is that? You think putting Rice at third is smart? It's a risk. I'm not going to say it's smart. It's a risk. You're going to... Putting Rice at third is dumb. I mean, dude, what other solution do you have? What are you going to do when he gets back? And don't say trade Stanton because it's not going to happen. I lie. I know you want to trade Stanton. It's not going to happen. Here's Josh Young. Called strike outside corner, 0-1. Aaron Boone didn't rule it out either. He did not rule out Ben Rice going to third. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Regardless, Ben Rice is probably going to be the... I doubt Yankees bring back Paul Goldschmidt next year. Ben Rice is going to be the future first baseman. But you still got to get yourself a third baseman. I miss having Oswaldo Cabrera. I really do. 10 of the first 12 pitches have been strikes for Ryan Yarbrough. Cut Giancarlo Stanton. Bro, that's not going to happen. You know how much money they're on the hook for? That's not going to happen. Look up his contract. Wow, 0-2. Dude, we're going to... I know you're not the biggest Stanton guy, dude, but when he's mashing home runs for us in the playoffs, you're going to love him. Dude, he carried us last year. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball high. You meant Scott Efros is injured. You wish he wasn't. You liked watching him coming out of the bullpen. He's just a guy that I don't even remember what we fucking gave up for Scott Efros. But still, regardless of what we gave up, we lost that trade because he doesn't play. Hit on a line, right to Volpe, who makes a shoestring catch, 1 away. Regardless of what we gave up for Scott Efros, we lost that trade because he don't play. Even if you got a ball boy, he's getting some use. Chicago's getting some use from him. Here's Adolis Garcia. You still can't believe we got him to be all injured. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I forget Scott Efros is even on the team. This dude threw like, what, 2 pitches in spring training and was hurt again? First pitch to Garcia, called strike, 0-1. Simeon's on deck, followed by Barnhart, who took over for Hyam. The 0-1, way outside. Goldschmidt might be back if Stanton struggles. He's a better first baseman than Rice right now. He's hitting 340. That's enough to consider keeping him. We have that conversation in the offseason. If he at a low risk, I wouldn't mind it. Cold, no, doesn't get the call, 2-1. At another 1-year contract, low risk, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be against it because he's having. It seems like Goldschmidt's having a resurgence this year, and I just hope that he's able to keep it up throughout the course of the entire season. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Regardless, though, Yankees are going to have a dilemma. When Giancarlo Stanton comes back, I do not want to be Aaron Boone. Boone is going to have to figure out what to do with this lineup consistently. How to get guys playing time and keep it consistent. The 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2, full count. The payoff pitch to 3-2. Paints the outside corner. Yarbrough says, can I help you? Douglas Garcia says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. 2 away. One-year contract for Goldschmidt reminds me of a second win guy like Canseco, Strawberry, and Ibanya. First pitch to Simeon. Foul. 0-1. Let me tell you this. If Goldschmidt continues to play, easy solution, you cut Stanton, bro, they're not going to. They're not going to. You know how much, like I said, look up his contract, dude. That's a lot of money for, look, that's just a bad business move at the end of the day. Hal's going to have to explain to his stockholders that he left close to $100 million on the table. Ball. You can still get value out of Giancarlo Stanton. I'm not done with the, dude, we just saw Giancarlo Stanton be our best player. 6 strikeouts is a career high for Yarbrough. We just saw Giancarlo Stanton be our best player in the postseason last year. Where does Stanton play? He's going to have to DH. That's all he does. He's going to DH. The 1-1, ball outside. Aaron Boone is going to have to juggle Rice between first base, platooning DH with Stanton, and potentially catching. I could see, here's the 2-1 to Simeon. The pitch, that caught the zone but didn't get the call. Check swing, they went around. 2-2. When Stanton gets back, I could see J.C. Escara getting sent back down and Rice being the backup catcher to just get him more playing time. The 2-2. Simeon lifts this to left field right at Dominguez, who makes the catch to end the inning. All right, Jason Dominguez, chill out, bro. This man just jumped to catch the ball for no reason. Just skipped and caught the ball. Hey, chill out, bro. You're getting too comfortable out there. You've been good defensively. Don't fuck around. Don't get too cocky out there. Don't let Trent Grisham rub off on you. Hey, yo. Easy, restructure the contract. 1 year, 80 million. What? LI. Restructure. You're talking about Giancarlo Stanton. 1 year, $81 million deal. Bro, no way. No way. That is not gonna happen, bro. They're not gonna do it. And you can't even you can't even do that in MLB The Show, bro. That ain't happening. Where's Stanton playing? He's gonna DH, bro. He's gonna be our full-time DH. Ben Rice is gonna be shifting around. I just said it. Ben Rice is gonna be platooning between first, catcher, and DH. Giancarlo Stanton was our full-time DH in the playoffs all last year. This is gonna happen, bro. First pitch to Belly. Taking that bats from Jason Dominguez and Rice and Grisham. For Giancarlo Stanton, it's going to happen, dude. It's going to happen. Look, I'm just letting you know. Get your head around to, you're gonna see Giancarlo Stanton come back. There's no way they're cutting him, bro. As Bellinger pops this up. Left field, the left fielder's under it, and he makes the catch. Bro, there's no way in hell. Now, if they do it, I'd be the first to come on here and say, Li, you were right. There is no way in hell that they are cutting Giancarlo Stanton. There's no way. Mets overrated. Soto doesn't even hustle the bases, what James says. I mean, I have no idea what's going on in that game. Not paying attention to Soto. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Dominguez pops this up.
Jason
Wow.
Dominguez.
The Yankees would be the biggest idiots to do that, to let Giancarlo Stanton, who's one of the better postseason hitters. I'm Eli, you my guy, but I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. When this man comes back in the postseason and starts tearing it up, we'll see. As Dominguez hits this deep right center field, and it gets knocked down at the warning track. Dominguez gave it a ride, but the ballpark held it. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
That ball just died out there. Here's Volpe, who got us started with the triple. First pitch to Volpe outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Look, I understand. Like, Li, you love Rice. I respect it. You love Will Warren. I respect it. Both of those guys, you seem to be ahead of it on that. As Volpe takes a call strike. Last year, both of those guys didn't seem like they were really ready. This year, they've taken leaps forward this year, but there's no way that the Yankees are getting rid of Giancarlo Stanton. Volpe hits this up the middle, right to the second baseman. The second baseman fires, gets him. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Stop looking at the pass where Stanton makes sense. Dude, I'm telling you, he is going. There's no way, bro. There's no way. I'm telling you. I get it, but it's not gonna happen. It's really not gonna happen, bro. And ultimately, it's not even up to us. But it's not gonna happen. There's no way the Yankees are gonna ditch on Stanton. There's no way. David says he's annoyed with Volpe. Bro, the dude just hit a triple. He just got us on the board. All right, see if Yarbrough can get through the fifth here. Yeah, Stanton's not going anywhere. So, I mean, it's not going to happen. If it did happen, it'll be something that we'll talk about. But it's not going to happen. Giancarlo Stanton, as soon as he's getting back, he's taking that bats away from Rice. He's taking that bats away from Trent Grisham. He's going to take some at bats away from Jason Dominguez. That's just how it is, man. Like, Giancarlo Stanton is going to, he's more proven than all three of those guys. So they're going to give him opportunity. It's a smart move to cut Stanton and say goodbye. Dude, especially after this year, Stanton's contract is going down after this year, so it's not gonna happen. You agree, but it's physically impossible. They're not gonna do it. All right, here's Barnhart. All right, I'm looking up Stanton's contract. Right here you go. First pitch from Yarbrough to Barnhart, ball inside. That was pitch number 60. Bro, go away, Ad. Next year, his contract goes down to $19 million next year. 19, 15, then the club option in 2028. 49 likes, and he's not a free agent until 2029. Giancarlo Stanton gets significantly cheaper next year. There's no way they're cutting him. When he comes back, I'm telling you, Li, you're gonna be disappointed. I'm just letting you know. You're gonna be disappointed if you think the Yankees are gonna get rid of Stanton. 2 balls, no strike count. Look, I'm all for. I think the best players should play, but Giancarlo Stanton just turns it up when it comes to the postseason. Did we get to 50 likes? Let me refresh. 2 balls, 1 strike count to Barnhart. Wow. I see 49. It's telling me 49 on my end. Let me click this. Yeah, I see 49 likes. Does anyone else see 50? Because I see 49. When I click on the actual thing, it says 49 likes. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Foul. I still see 49, brother. I still see 49 to Delphi. It's 50? Okay, well, multiple people says it's 50. I don't know why it's telling me 49 on my end. I believe you guys. I got you. The 2-2. Paints the top of the zone. Brian Yarbrough says, can I help you? Barhart says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. Hold on. Let me drop the just looking, then I'll give away a membership. I believe you guys. It's just YouTube is just showing me one thing. But I believe you guys. I got you. I don't duck what I say I'm gonna do. Here's Jake Berger. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. I don't like this new. I get it. It gives you extra security, but the swipe instead of the just hitting is crazy. Joseph is the recipient of that one. Ball inside. Let's see. Where does Stanton fit in the 2025 roster when Rice can give us his production? And let's face it, he's been better. Rice has been better than Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton hasn't played this year. So, of course, Rice has been better. Look, you're not going to get me to hate Ben Rice. I like them both. But it's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen, bro. It's a long time in the Stanton deal. At some point, it may be worth it to buy him out. It's not going to happen. Yeah, it's... Dude, the Yankees aren't going to buy him out probably until like the second to last year of the contract. The 3-0. Cold strike. Should have been a ball. Should have walked him. How do y'all forget, man? How easily y'all forget? Saying Rice is better than Giancarlo Stanton is insanity to me. Stan might get 500 career home runs. The 3-1. Cold strike 3-2. How easily y'all forget. To me, it was just yesterday when Giancarlo Stanton took Emmanuel Clase deep in the playoffs last year. That was one of the last times we seen him. How easily y'all forget. Y'all spoiled. I'm going to tell you this. We need Giancarlo Stanton. As that's hit on the ground foul. Especially him being a right-handed power bat. Oh, yeah. We need that desperately in this lineup. Yankees are searching for that right-handed bat. Y'all can disagree with me if y'all want. We need Giancarlo Stanton on this team. Look, easy solution. Move Ben Rice to third. It solves all our problems. You get Giancarlo Stanton. As that's hit deep to left field. Tie ball game. 1-1. Jake Berger goes yard. Fucking ump cam. Ryan Yarbrough gives up a home run. Solo shot. 5th of the year. D's channel, you're a little bit ahead, bro. I'm seeing it at the same time as you. Slow down just a tick on the comments. Ben Rice at third is stupid. Cutting Giancarlo Stanton is stupid. I mean, okay. The Yankees aren't going to cut Giancarlo Stanton. 2 balls, no strike count. Cutting Giancarlo Stanton is stupid. I'm sorry, man. It's not going to happen, bro. Especially because, like, out of those solutions, out of both of those things, it's a stronger chance that the Yankees move Ben Rice at third than they cut Giancarlo Stanton this year. That's an actual fact. None of them might happen, but it's a bigger chance that they would do that. They would try Rice at third than cut Giancarlo. Yuri De Los Santos is warming up. 2 balls, 1 strikeout. Kyle Higashioka ball. 3-1. Where does Stanton fit? Bro, in the DH spot. You keep asking the same thing. He's going to be the DH. He's going to be the DH. Called strike 3-2. And yes, it's going to take at-bats away from Ben Rice, Jason Dominguez, and Trent Grisham. It is. It's going to. That's just a fact, man. It's going to happen, bro. They're not. By the end of this 2025 year, Giancarlo Stanton, that's hit up the middle, right to LeMahieu. LeMahieu, Fields fires, gets him. I guarantee you, Li, that Giancarlo Stanton is on the Yankees by year's end. I guarantee you. There's no way, bro. There's no way they're cutting him. This is not MLB The Show. We're just going back and forth. They're not going to cut him, bro. They're not going to cut him. They're not going to trade him. And on top of that, who would take him? Who would take him because of that contract? Name me one. Since you talk about trading Giancarlo Stanton, obviously you talk about cutting him as well. Give me a scenario in a team, LI Yankee King, that what team would trade for Giancarlo? I didn't say I'm sending Ben Rice down. I literally have said to you, bro, he's going to platoon at DH, catcher, and first base. I've said that multiple times. I don't think you're listening to me. I've said that multiple times. I said I would send the Scarer down, and then Rice would be your backup catcher to platoon Rice at 3 different positions when Giancarlo Stanton DHs. I didn't say anything about sending Rice down. Those words did not come out of my mouth. That locks up the batter to end the inning. I said nothing about sending Rice down. I said nothing of the sort. Don't put words in my mouth. Can we score more than 1 run for Yarbrough? Absolutely. I literally said, once again, I'm going to reiterate, when Giancarlo Stanton gets back, he is going to get playing time. He is going to take away at-bats from Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, or Jason Dominguez. What would I do? Send JC Escarra down. Rice becomes the backup catcher. You could platoon him behind the plate, which is his main position, at first base, and DH against righties. Yeah, I said nothing of the sort about sending Rice down. Send your second best defensive catcher down. You're gonna have to. What else? Dude, you're telling me you're gonna value JC Escarra over Giancarlo Stanton? Come on, Li. Come on, Li. I get it, man. You're the hot take king. I get it, bro. But come on, bro. Come on. The right-handed bat for our third left-handed catcher on the roster. Come on, Li. Come on, Li. You're not running one catcher. Ben Rice is a catcher. What are you talking about? You're not running the days that you have Austin Wells have a day off is when you have Rice catch. You have 2 catchers on the roster, Rice and Wells. As of right now, we have 3 guys that can catch right now that are currently on the 26-man roster. Rice, Escarra, and Wells. On days that you have Austin Wells behind the plate, Giancarlo Stanton DHing, and Ben Rice at first base, if you need to make a defensive change, Rice can go from first to catcher. They want Rice at first? Well, you got Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt's having a better season than Ben Rice is. No balls, 1 strike count to Wells. This is what I'm saying. This is stuff that Aaron Boone is going to have to navigate around. Wells, swing and a miss, 0-2. This is stuff that Aaron Boone is going to have to navigate around on a day-to-day basis because you're going to have guys rotate around. They're not cutting Giancarlo Stanton. The 0-2, ball high. How am I proving your point that Stanton makes no sense when Stanton's going to be the DH? How am I proving your point? You're just saying cut him. You can navigate things around. How am I proving your point as Wells is down on strikes? Austin Wells can't stop. Got to stop swinging outside the zone. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Bro, I'm telling you, you're getting your hopes up. It's not going to happen. They are not cutting Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, yeah, I mean, we all know Jazz is coming back. Jazz is going to have his second base spot whenever he gets back. They might fuck around and move DJ LeMahieu to keep DJ LeMahieu at third, unless we pick up a third baseman. Bro, you're going to be... L.I., I fuck with you. I'm just saying this, I fuck with you, right? But you're going to be severely disappointed if you think Giancarlo Stanton is getting cut this year. As LeMahieu hits that to right field, a diving catch by the right fielder robs DJ LeMahieu. Adolis Garcia with an all-out dive robs LeMahieu of a base hit. Here's Vivas. As the rain is starting to come down, starting to get some drizzle. Here's Vivas. First pitch of Vivas, ball high. 1 ball, no strike count. Yeah, David, that taxes a good defense versus the Yankees. Foul. 1-1. You walk in, Ace saying stand, and I automatically assume Li was here. That's hilarious. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way in hell, I'm telling you. I'm 100% certain that Giancarlo Stanton's finishing out. Unless he gets hurt and misses the entire year, Giancarlo Stanton's going to be on this team this year. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Vivas. DeGrom's at 72 pitches, about to be at 73. I can't fathom it, man. I can't fathom it. The crazy thing is, the 1-2 ball. The crazy thing is, Li's like moving Rice to third is stupid, but that's the best way to be able to get Giancarlo Stanton and Rice in the lineup at the same time. You're cutting your second best defensive player behind the plate, killing Austin Wells. You're not. You have Ben Rice. What are you talking about? The 2-2. Hit off with DeGrom. Vivas is trying to hustle, and that ends the inning. That's the only, bro, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because here's the thing. Okay. Hold on. Let me give you a different scenario, Li. Let's rein this in, right? Even if they keep a scar. Okay. I was just giving one example when it comes to that. You could also cut Pablo Reyes to make room for Giancarlo Stanton. So therefore, you keep the catchers up there like you like. And then you have an infield of DJ LeMahieu. And then you have an infield of Peraza as well. But then you're only down to 1 infielder until Jazz ends up coming back. The Yankees are going to have a situation when guys get healthy, when Jazz and Giancarlo comes back, who are you moving down, Li, that's not named Giancarlo Stanton? Ascara is going to be one of them at some point. Unless they trade Peraza. Like, it's not going to be Giancarlo Stanton. When Giancarlo comes back, and Jazz comes back, I'm talking about a fully healthy Yankee roster. You're going to have DJ LeMahieu on the bench. You're going to either have Peraza / Pablo Reyes. One of them are going to be gone. Now, if you keep a scar on the team, sure. I can be with that. I didn't say to definitively do that. I was giving you an example to move a scar down. And then you got Grisham on the bench as well. So it's like that's what the moves are going to have to be navigated when it happens. What are you going to do? Giancarlo Stanton is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. And realistically, when everybody's healthy, and your Ben Rice is probably going to the bench for a little while. Not for a little while. He'll probably play a game or two on the bench. It's as simple as that. There's a dude, this is why Boone has to navigate stuff around. Boone has to just manage as a manager. We can't control it. Yeah, I mean, dude, it comes down to at the end of the day. Cutting Giancarlo Stanton is a stupid solution. That's not gonna happen. Jonathan Loizaca's up. Top of the order's up. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Yeah, once everyone turns, Rice will be the odd man out. He's going to be on the bench. He's going to be that bench piece that rotates between catcher, first base, and DH. It's as simple as that. Realistically, you want to play Ben Rice every day? Move him to third. But Eli says it's a stupid idea. That's the only spot for him. The 0-1. Check swing. Doesn't get the call. 1-1. Are the Yankees should make a trade for starting pitching at third baseman? What do you think? You have a good channel. I appreciate that. Luis Hernandez. I appreciate that. Third baseman. We gotta see how that pans out at the end of the day. Like, we have to see how that's gonna pan out. But as far as a starting pitcher, when Luis Hill gets back, I think we'll be set starting wise. You could always use another arm for depth purposes, because we know Yankee pitchers tend to get hurt, and you could always use bullpen. So you just kill Rice development at first and third. That makes no sense. Also, catcher. You're refusing to put him back at catcher when he was a catcher first. Hit in the air, center field, and Grisham makes the catch. You have 3 positions that Ben Rice can play that you can rotate him, bro. I don't know why you're fighting me on this. We're going back and forth. You have 3 positions that you can rotate Ben Rice on. Play him first base. Give Goldschmidt a day off. Play him at catcher. Give Wells a day off. Play him at DH to give Giancarlo Stanton a day off. I don't know. Why are we going back and forth on this? Like, I get it. You're a Rice stan. I get it. I'm not saying, you're acting like I'm saying fuck Ben Rice and bench Ben Rice for an entire season. That's not what I'm saying. I have literally said multiple times, Ben Rice is the piece that you can rotate around to 3 different positions. The Yankees aren't going to have him catch, but they've had him catch this year. He's caught games this year. They want him at first base. Yes, I'm not saying move him to a full-time catcher, bro. I'm not saying that. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul, 0-2. Literally, you can literally. Paul Goldschmidt needs a day off. Let's play Ben Rice. Cool. Giancarlo Stanton needs a day off. Let's play Ben Rice. Cool. Austin Wells needs a day off. Let's play Ben Rice. Cool. And he can also pinch hit. Aaron Boone will find Li. Don't worry, bro. Aaron Boone will find your boy some playing time, bro. It's okay. He's going to get the playing time. It's not going to hurt his development. Aaron Boone is going to find him playing time. You can bet your ass on that one. No balls, 2 strike count. No, no, we're having a conversation. First of all, Eli's my guy. I got no problems with Eli. Eli's my guy. We're just having a conversation. It's just going in circles. I'm not upset. I know Eli's not upset. We're just having a conversation. No balls, 2 strike count. Jonathan Loaisiga's been consistent. I mean, Jonathan Loaisiga's been a good pitcher. You just can't stay healthy. No balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Weekly hit back to the pitcher. Loaisiga fields, fires, gets some. 2 away. Goldschmidt, Stanton, Wells have Rice as their backup. That's what I'm saying. You have a lot of flexibility. You have a lot of flexibility with Ben Rice. The one thing I will say with Rice, it affords a good opportunity to give other guys days off. I like Ben Rice. Don't get it twisted by me saying this. Don't nobody get it twisted by me saying this that I'm saying, oh, well, Ace doesn't like Ben Rice. That's not the case. I'm saying because of Rice's flexibility, he'll be able to move at different positions. First pitch, ball. Giancarlo Stanton can't. Unfortunately, he can't. He can only DH. Rice can DH, first base, and catch. 1 ball, no strike count. You can get Stanton's production out of Rice. Can you? We haven't seen it yet. How? How do you figure you can get Stanton's productivity from Ben Rice? You're making this complicated, right? Because you're telling me not to harp on the past, right, with Giancarlo Stanton, but you kind of have to harp on the past because you would hope that Rice can give you some of the numbers that Giancarlo Stanton has. Who hit better for us in the postseason last year, Rice or Giancarlo Stanton? Stanton did. Ace should make a segment called Rant Chant. Nah, I'm not. We're just having a conversation. Y'all want me to get riled up. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm chilling. The 2-1. Popped up. Right side, Ben Rice is in foul territory. Ran out of room. 2 balls, 2 strike count. And that's your point. You have more flexibility with staying off the team. No, you don't have more flexibility standing on the team. You have more flexibility with Rice on the team to be able to move him around. How do you have more flexibility with... Okay, hold on. How do you have more flexibility with standing off the team if you're just going to DH Rice every day? That's not flexibility. You have flexibility. You have flexibility with Ben Rice being able to play catcher, first, or DH. What are we talking about? The 2-2. The 2-2, and that hit him. Not sure if that hit him. No, they say it didn't hit him. Okay. 3 balls, 2 strike count. The pitch is hit on the ground right past the diving Vivas. Runner on us. First, 2 away. Look, at the end of the day, because we're just going back and forth in circles, Giancarlo Stanton's playing, dude. There's nothing you or I or anybody could do. If you don't want Giancarlo Stanton on the Yankees, go play MLB The Show and cut him. That's the only way he's not going to be on the Yankees. Unless he gets hurt for the rest of the season and doesn't come back. Jason from 161, what's good, brother? Bro, I'm over here having a conversation. People saying we should cut Giancarlo Stanton. Boy. Here's Adolis Garcia. First pitch, ball inside. Come on, Loizaga. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count. Ball inside, 2-0. Come on, Johnny Lowe. Like I said, guys, I will not be live tomorrow. Taking the day off, going to the movies with my niece. So I'll be back on Friday. The 2-0 popped up. Right side, foul. 2-1. You're very skeptical about Stanton coming back. Both arms needing daily cortisone injections. Not positive. Well, we got to see what happens. We have to see what happens. But he's, from what Aaron Boone was saying in previous interviews, they're really thinking about letting him start taking some at bats in Double-A pretty soon. So maybe he'll be back sooner rather than later. It's going to be an injury that's probably he's going to have to deal with. Called strike 2-2. It's going to be an injury he's going to have to do. But he's not getting cut. He's not getting cut. There's no way in hell Stanton can't even run, dude. I mean, I understand that. But guess what? Sometimes you don't have to run when you're jogging around the bases when you hit a bomb. The 2-2. Checks at first. He's safe. I don't get it. Jason, did we not just see Giancarlo Stanton hit a clutch home run against Emmanuel Clase? How easily Yankee fans forget that this guy's gonna be the next guy to hit 500 home runs. Like, dude, how easily did we forget? Because doesn't absence make the heart grow fonder? Instead of all the negativity, like, it baffles me. It really does. It's crazy. Oh man.
Now what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
The 3-2. Garcia pops this up. Right side in the triangle. Foul territory. And it goes foul. Jason says we can't do that. Yeah, right? Like, it's not just that the fact that we can't do that. It's the fact that they're not going to do that. They're not going to cut Giancarlo Stanton. They would have like $80 million on the books if they cut Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, he ain't here to run. He ain't here to steal bases. He's here to smash home runs. Exactly. 3 balls, 2 strike count. The woo, craziness. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. That's what I'm chalking this up to. People ready for the weekend. We're kind of in that lull, Jason, where we're in the middle of the week. People are kind of looking forward to Memorial Day weekend. Yankees are playing well, so people got to stir some sort of conversation up. Like, here's the 3-2. Popped up again and foul. The Wiseman's working this inning. I'm chalking it up to Wild Wednesdays, man. That's what we're on. It's hump day. It's hump day. The 3-2. Wow. Damn. He can't score from third on a... I mean, I understand that, bro. I joke around saying that. But when that bad motherfucker hits a clutch home run in the playoffs, you're going to be like, damn, I'm glad we got Stanton. Jason, this man, L.I., right? Hold on. The 3-2. Here's the pitch. Paints the top of the zone. Doesn't get the call. Come on, ump. What the fuck? Aaron Boone is barking at the umpire. Jason, here's a quote from L.I. How you cut Giancarlo Stanton. He said, easy. You restruck that contract to a 1-year, $81 million deal. Paying him $20.25 over June, July, August, and September, and then you're done with Giancarlo Stanton. So restructure his contract to 1-year, $81 million deal. That luxury tax cap hit would be a motherfucker. All right, first of all, we should have been out of this fucking inning, but the umpire decided to fucking forget what the strike zone was. All right, hit that like, guys. This has been a fun stream. Come on, Jonathan Loaiza, 23 pitches this inning. Should have been put down. Fucking terrible call by the umpire. Here's Simeon. First pitch, inside. Loaiza's getting real close to hitting people. Chyeaaa, what's up? Umps have been unbearably bad across the league this entire season. Chyeaaa, this is why I say ABS is needed. Rob Manfred needs to look at how atrocious these umpires are and realize the ABS system is nothing but benefits them. Hitman, what's up, man? The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. By next year, I fully expect next year, there's no excuse. Excuse me. Next year, there's no excuse why the ABS system shouldn't be all around the league next year. There's no excuse. Try it again in spring training. When it's successful, it needs to be in the league full time because of calls like that. And that hit him. Jonathan Loaiza's gotten close 4 times to hitting somebody. It was a matter of time. Bases loaded. What's up, Hitman? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so. I do year-round New York Yankee play-by-play. I will not be live tomorrow, though. I am taking my niece to see Lilo and Stitch. And then I'll be back on Friday. All right, that's it for Jonathan Loaiza. You know what sucks? He should be out of this fucking inning. That's how bad umpiring is. Outside the box thinking takes our fun. Yeah, they are, man. You have a good time with it. Here's Tim Hill. Tim Hill will be coming in. But hit that subscribe, guys, as we are on the road to 2K. You like the ABS system, but also believe there needs to be more accountability in general. I agree with that. Rob Manfred's thinking, since we're talking about Rob Manfred's thinking, right? And we saw that in the World Series last year when he didn't use the best umpires. You got to start by stop awarding these bad umpires good games. Right? If they're bad umpires, stop giving them good games. Give them the shit games that nobody wants. Same thing that happened in the World Series. The World Series, we didn't get the best umpires. We got the middle of the pack umpires. So you're telling me the grandest stage in all of baseball, we're not going to use the best umpires? We're going to use middle of the pack umpires? Jeez. The logic is just like, where is it? I think logically, I would have thought you wanted the best of the best up here to make sure shit gets done right. But no, he used middle of the pack umpires to give them an opportunity to get in the World Series. Fuck that. Like, for what? And the problem with these umpires is, I say it all the time on the channel, these umpires, think that people show up and pay their hard-earned money to see them call. I guarantee you, nobody comes to see you umpire. I guarantee you. Tim Hill scares us sometimes. Yes, Tim Hill's been bad as of late. He's been bad as of late. You can't really put this on Jonathan. I mean, you put this on Jonathan Wisely hitting walk guys, but he also should have been out of this inning, Li. He should have, the dude painted the top of the zone and didn't get the call. Bases loaded, 208 here. See if Hill can get us through there. Has not been good as of late. Tim Hill, 5 runs allowed in the last 9 games. No balls, 1 strike count from Hill to Barnhart. The pitch, foul, 0-2. NFL bad refs don't get playoffs. Yeah, but in MLB they get rewarded. It baffles me. The shit that Rob Manfred comes up with fucking baffles me. The 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count. Chopped right back to Tim Hill. Tim Hill turns, fires at first, gets some. Yankees get out that jam. Let's go. Tim Hill did take his sweet time on that shit, though. Bro, could you have made that any closer? That does retire the side. Grisham, Rice, and Judge, top of the order. Do up. Hit that like button, guys. We already gifted away 1 membership. We get to 100 likes. I'll gift away another one. You know, when umpire went to Bananas games to watch him umpire third base, dude. Then go there. Like, go there. Like, the umpires get to get involved in the game at the Savannah Bananas game. No one wants to see them here. The fact that we know what the umpires' names are, we should not know who Angel Hernandez is. We should not know who Laz Diaz is. Like, there's no reason we should know their names. I do appreciate you guys. This has been a great conversation, man. Shout out to my guy Li for making things interesting. That's why you my guy. Jason from 161. Are you still here? Make sure you guys subscribe to Jason's channel. Jason from, you still here? Jacob, do me a favor. Can you drop the link to Jason from 161's channel? Jason pops back in. I'm gonna make him a mod. We are on the road to 2K. Jason from 161, bro, you are now a mod on the Ace Avenue. Dude, do me a favor. Drop the link to your channel real quick, good sir. Guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to Jason, man. My man is on the road to 30K. All right, Trent Grisham to lead things off. Sierra says, Jacob, isn't it past your bedtime? Damn. Damn. My boy Jacob, he may go to bed early, but that don't mean he going to sleep early. Hey, you know what I mean? I got your back, Jacob. First pitch to Trent Grisham. In there for a strike. Yankee bats need to get going. They've only had 1 opportunity against a good pitcher who's had a good year this year in DeGrom. DeGrom's at 76 pitches. No balls, 1 strike count. Grisham got handcuffed on that one. 0-2. James says we need the Yankee bats to step up. That we do. That we do. The 0-2. Rice is on deck. Chyeaaa. David, thank you for that $2 dono. Appreciate you, man. Since passion, it's nice to have that energy only here. Hey, I try to do as best as I can, man. Thank you. Try to do as best as I can.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
That ball misses low. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Base runners for Aaron Judge would be nice. The 1-2. Grisham gets jammed. Pops this up. Left side. Foul territory. The third baseman has plenty of room. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
You know what would be funny? If Rice hits a bomb here and then Eli just comes right back in. Talk about, see? We don't need Stanton. First pitch to Rice. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike count. That's the link to Jason's channel. Make sure you guys go over there, subscribe to 161 River Ave. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, Rice. Look at DeGrom. You thought he was cooking after the second. He thought it was cooked after the second. The Yankees had a good, long first inning. Got to him in the second, but good pitchers settled down, man. Good pitchers know how to navigate and settle down through a good lineup. He's batting ERA at 2.24 this year as Rice fouls that one away. You'd be right with you guys are victims of the moment. You guys are creatures of the moment, man. No balls, 2 strike count. Look, I like Rice. I'm not speaking nothing bad about Ben Rice. Ball, 1 ball, 2 strike count. I just know it's not realistic that they're gonna take him over Giancarlo Stanton. El Capitan is on deck. Aaron Judge, the 1-2 to Rice first. The pitch, Rice down on strike, swing and a miss. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Oh, you guys know what time it is. Drop those 99 emojis in the chat. Let's go.
99!
Sierra says the Stanton hate breaks her heart. He literally carried us in the postseason. Apparently, they forgot about that. So, apparently, that didn't happen. Thank you, Jay, for dropping emojis. Thank you, Sean. First pitch to Judge. Ball misses low. Judge is 0 for 1 with the walk. Yankee fans are one of a kind. Either you like us or you don't. Yeah, that's how it is. We're the best. We're the best fans of all sports. The 1-0 to Judge. Ball outside. 2-0. What's the game? What's the score in the next game? 2 balls, no strike count. Raziel, what up, man? Knicks up 48-43. The 2-0. Judge hit on the ground right to the shortstop. Long throw. Gets some quick 1-2-3 inning. Raziel says he carries. Oh yeah, I did read that. Right. I did read that. Exactly, Raziel. Tell him to leave our guy alone. Yep. Stanton, the real captain, Mr. October. I'm not gonna say the real captain, but yes. I'm not gonna say Mr. October either, but yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, he is dude, he's carried us in postseason after postseason after postseason. How easily we forget, man. It's because, you know, it's all right. When Giancarlo Stanton comes back, he's going to be like, allow me to reintroduce myself. And then I get to play this emoji.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Let's go. Nothing but a G thing. Got you. Yeah, Knicks are up. Yeah, Knicks looking pretty good. It might be their year. Yeah, it definitely might be the Knicks' year this year. If not this year, man, I'm not gonna say it's easy because no game is easy, but yeah. Berger, 110 mile per hour off the bat. His last at bat. Top of the 7th inning, tie ball game. Yankees only 2 hits today. Volpe and Bellinger, the only 2 hits for the Yankees. The bats have been silent today. Will the real Giancarlo Stanton please stand up? Oh, he'll be back. As Berger hits this right field. Bellinger going back. Berger 2-1. This man is single-handedly beating us. 2-1 ball game. Shit. He got Yarborough, and now he gets Tim Hill. Why was Tim Hill still in the game? Once again, you guys know how I feel about keeping a reliever in after he sits down. And first pitch is out of there. Aaron Boone's got to stop that shit. When the inning's over, bring in a new reliever, please. Especially you're having a lefty versus a righty. Called strike. 0-1. This man Boone just stays trying to steal outs with fucking pitchers, man. Anytime, if I'm a manager, anytime a reliever gets us out of the inning, he's done for me. You can pitch tomorrow. As that's hit on the ground right to second. Second baseman fires. DJ LeMahieu gets him. Like, it's out of the pitcher's routine for them to sit down and then have to go back out there. That's not what they're used to. Tim Hill's not been good this season. What happened? Dude, I was wrong on Tim Hill. No, it's Boone. I don't think he should be out there in that situation is what I'm arguing. Two things can be true at the same time. Tim Hill can suck, and he still shouldn't be out there. You got a lefty going against 2 righties. That's not a good decision. That's not a good decision. Foul, 0-2. You got Ian Hamilton warming up. No balls, 2-strike count. Ball. It's because Boone looks at it like, okay, if Hill can get through Berger and Higashioka, we got the lefty-lefty versus him and Smith. As Smith swings, ow, loses his helmet. You don't trust Ian Hamilton or Tim Hill? One ball, 2-strike count. Foul. Still 1-2. Guys, I will be off tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. The 1-2. Foul. Here's the 1-2. Ball outside. 2-2. Like I said, that's just my philosophy when it comes to the bullpen, though. If a bullpen guy finishes the inning, next guy's up. So that way that guy could also pitch tomorrow if you need him. But like I said, relievers aren't used to having to sit down for an inning and then come back. Appreciate that, Antonio. Thank you. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. That is the 10th strikeout by Yankee pitching today. And here comes Aaron Boone. Go to the bullpen. Too little, too late to go to a new pitcher. Too little, too late. Actually, that's the 9th strikeout. Yankees gonna have to make it a comeback here. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump tomorrow. We'll see if they can actually get tomorrow's game. Man, the weather's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow in New York. Like I said, I do appreciate all you guys for popping in. You guys are incredible. All right, Ian Hamilton out there. Two outs here. First pitch is hit deep right field. 3-1 ball game. Holy shit. This got away quickly. 3-1. One pitch, one home run. Hamilton left that hanging. Jeez. First home run of the year by Haggerty. And it's a big one. Two solo home runs in this game. Yep. Might be one of those games. The middle games, the Yankees just seem to, the bats don't get going. Couple mistakes by the bullpen. Yeah, going right, First pitch, ball. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0, called strike, 1-1. Yep, 3 solo home runs. Normally those don't beat you, but tonight they are. The 1-1 in there for strike 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count here. That's popped up. Shallow right field. Bellinger coming in for it. LeMahieu, and that falls foul. Wow, the wind must have carried that. Something fierce. Long run by LeMahieu and Bellinger. LeMahieu ran back. He was like in the middle. And then all of a sudden they're going to challenge this to see if it hit the line. It was close. It was close. Umpire is right there. Can't tell from that angle. It actually looks like it might be fair. It might have hit the line. You cannot tell from that angle right there. Yeah, the wind carried the hell out of that one. Hey, the Mets are actually beating the Red Sox. Thank you. From that angle, it does not look like it hit the line, though. The other angle, it did, so. All right, Yankees going to have to come back in this ball game. Yeah, it looked foul from that last angle, but from the first angle, I couldn't tell. Here's a different angle. I still can't tell. If it was fair or foul, it's by inches. So it looks like they are calling this. No decision yet. Still no decision, and it's hard to tell. And they are calling it foul. Ruling on the field stands. All right, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hit that light, guys. First pitch, ball in the dirt. 2-2. Or, I'm sorry. First pitch sends back, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Is it possible the Yankees can trade Hammy or Hill? Yeah, it's very possible. It's very possible they might get DFA'd. That's hit on the line. Base hit. Hamilton's getting smacked out here. It's very possible they might not trade him. They might just DFA him. Hamilton's got a 6.26 ERA. He's not been good since coming back. Somebody said this earlier. Oh, it was Jacob. Like, where the fuck is Cruz? I have no idea. I don't know why Boone didn't bring him in this inning. Ball high. 1 ball, no strike count. Josh Young, 1 for 3. Val says stop the bleeding. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1. What's up, Aaron? Mets finally winning, huh? About time. Mets finally helping us out. The Yankees are dropping this one, at least right now. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Ball misses low. Nah, Yankees aren't driving me to drink yet. I'm good. Yeah, it's nice that y'all can salvage one game in every series, you know? The 2-2. Paints the outside corner. Ian Hamilton says, "Can I help you?" Josh Young says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking." But the Yankees fall behind by 2 on account of 2 solo home runs. Bottom of the 7th inning. See if the Yankees can come back in this ball game. 7th inning stretch time, guys. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it out as well. Hope you guys do the same. I'll see you guys in a second or two. I'll be right back. In the meantime, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Delulu, my guy. Yankees offense don't wake up to the 7th. It's a fact. You know. We'll see what happens. All right, Yankees down by 2. Not an insurmountable lead. Bellinger, but we're going to have to get the bats going. Bellinger, Dominguez, Volpe, due up. Yarborough did give us a solid outing. Five innings, 3 hits, only the 1 run given up with 8 strikeouts. Yankees 1 of 2 hits. One of them came from Volpe with a triple and a run scored. DeGrom back out there. Knicks 69, Pacers 62. Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch to Bellinger, ball.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Had to step away. How did the Rangers score? 2 solo home runs. One off of Tim Hill, one off of Ian Hamilton. The 1-0. Bellinger slaps that foul. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Bellinger crushes this right field. Yankees back on the board. A solo home run of our own. 3-2 ball game. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Belly with the bomb, and I'm not talking about White Castle. Cuts that lead in half. Let's go. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Belly with a blast. First pitch to Dominguez. Called strike outside corner. 0-1. Dominguez 0 for 2 with a strikeout and almost hit a home run his last at bat. The 0-1. Dominguez popped up foul. With how that wind is blowing on that DJ LeMahieu foul ball that we saw, that makes me think that Jason Dominguez ball got knocked down because, like, I thought he got all that his last at bat. No balls, 2 strike count. Takes a ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dominguez did a little shuffle on that one. One ball, 2 strike count. Dominguez slaps it foul, stays alive. All right, I'll take a little Dominguez double action here. A little Dominguez double here would be nice. The 1-2. Dominguez hit on the ground right to the third baseman who was positioned in the shortstop spot. Grounds out. 1 away. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
During the 15-game hitting streak, 383, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs, 700 slug. Andy, what's up, brother? Ball misses low to Volpe. 1 ball, no strike count. Yankees dropped the second game of every series. You're not even surprised by this 2-hit game. Well, we got 3 now because that home run, Andy. The 1-0. Volpe hits this right field. The right fielder going back, and that got knocked down at the track. That wind is crazy. Yeah, we know, Jacob. We said something earlier. Volpe takes it deep. Hey, yo. Come on, Ace. Volpe with a deep drive. The wind knocked it down. Here's Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
First pitch to Wells. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. How's it going, Ace? Watching the next game, but keeping your eye on the Yankees. Man, you know, it'll be better if we can get 1 more run. Wells 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The 1-0 to Wells. Wells golfed at that one. Wells would be one hell of a golfer because he desperately always swings at that ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count. 2 outs here. Yankees did cut the lead in half. Wells doing his best ball in the dirt. Not that time, though. Not that time, though. Wells doing his best Happy Gilmore impression all the time. So, 2 balls, 1 strike count. This is going to be DeGrom's last inning. He's at 100 pitches. Here's the 2-1. Wells, foul. 2-2. Shit, who was warming up? It was just Yuri De Los Santos, and I forgot who the other one was. Was it Cruz? The 2-2. Foul. Wells stays live. My guy T from Have You Seen That with T? What up, brother? How was the show? The 2-2. Wells down on strikes for the third time. Give that man his golden sombrero. 3 strikeouts, Wells. Thank you for playing. But the Yankees do cut into the lead with the solo home run from Cody Bellinger. Wells is killing me is what Sierra says. You're not the only one. You are not the only one. Like I said, there is not a pitch outside the zone that Austin Wells does not like. I appreciate you guys for popping in. Like I said, guys, you guys know I do as many Yankee games as I can. I will be off tomorrow, though. Going to take my niece to see Lilo and Stitch, and I got to do a review to that one. Also, go check out my playlist where I do reviews, reactions, and rankings to a lot of my favorite movies and more. T, man. Bro, I'm so... T, are you still here? Are you still here? I'll be back on Friday. I will be covering the entire Colorado series. Tomorrow's game is at 12:35. It's a good chance it might get rained out. Friday 8:40, Saturday 4:10, Sunday 3:10. So after tomorrow's game, Yankees start a 9-game road West Coast trip. Wells is like this. Bullpen sucks. Got to bail it out with 1 inning. It was great. Oh, okay. Well, glad you guys had a good show. Bro, I had no idea that last Jurassic Park trailer came out. I missed the reaction, man. I had no idea. Like a day later, I was like, oh shit, this came out? This is real? So I would have loved to give a reaction and give my thoughts on that. Cruz hasn't thrown since Saturday, is what Jacob says. Well, Yuri De Los Santos is the pitcher. Way outside. 1 ball, no strike count. See, when Boone puts in guys like this, right, instead of like Cruz to keep it close, it makes me think that he's okay with submitting the game. I know that's not the case, but it makes me think that. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. Why wouldn't you put Cruz in to keep it close? Hit on the ground, right to third. Good snag by, I think that's Is that Peraza in? Look like Peraza. Yeah, right? Who the hell puts in Yuri De Los Santos in a 1-run game? Whoever just subscribed, appreciate it, guys. We are so close to 2K. $36 likes away. Cold strike from De Los Santos. 0-1. So my boy asked me a good question today since I'm on the road to 2K. He was like, what 1,000 do you think was harder to get? I think the first 1,000 was definitely harder to get. This 1,000 wasn't as difficult, but I also didn't grind as much during the off season. But the more subscribers you get, the more they push you out. So I'm hoping 3,000 will be easier to get to. The 1-1. Hit right field. Bellinger base hit. Right in front of. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Peraza that came in for like a late game defense situation. Runner on first. Here's Barnhart and Berger's on deck. Berger's the MVP of this game for them. Double play would be nice here. The lefty Garcia's warming up to face LeMahieu, Vivas, and Grisham. Called strike, bottom of the zone, 0-1. Barnhart came in earlier on an injury replacement to Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Checks that first. He's safe. Have to hold him, is what Val says. The 1-1. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Goldschmidt for Beavis. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially because they're gonna be bringing in a lefty. They got a lefty warming up to face LeMahieu, then probably Goldschmidt, and then Grisham. Absolutely. And then Peraza will come in to play third. Unless they're gonna move Rice to third. Ball high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Two away. Jake Berger, 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs. Checks at first. He's safe. What did you miss? 5 solo home runs in today's ball game. First pitch to Berger, cut on and missed, 0-1. 5 solo shots. 3 by the Rangers, 2 by... No, actually, we didn't score a solo home run. My correction. We scored on a on a ground out and a solo home run. So 4 solo home runs. Correction. The 0-1. Berger slaps that foul, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Paints the out. Doesn't get the call. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
Yo, this umpire stinks. Bro. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Hit on the ground. Right past the diving Vivas and Volpe. Runner goes to third. So this is twice that the umpires extended the fucking inning. Here's Kyle Higashioka. Berger's 3rd hit of the ball game. Jock Peterson's gonna pinch hit for Kyle Higashioka. Come on, we can't give up that run. We can't give up that run that we just got back. Meeting on the mound adjourned. Runs on the corners, 2 away for Jacques Peterson. 127 with 2 home runs on the year. He's a veteran, though. First pitch, ball, outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Jeez. Thanks, ump. Two balls, no strike count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string. 2-0. 2-1. 2-1. Eddie says, come on, Yankees. Here's the 2-1. Ball. Runner takes off. He's in there safe. Berger's having himself a ball game. 3 hits, 2 home runs, and at a stolen base. So if you had him in fantasy, you're doing well tonight. That's 2 runners in scoring position. What's up, Jacob? The 3-1. And he walked him. Bases loaded for Smith. Now's about the time that Aaron Boone will go to a different pitcher. Dude, this is a 1-run ball game. Why is Yuri De Los Santos even in this game? This is a 1-run ball game. This game is far from over. First pitch, hit right to LeMahieu, who takes it on a short hop, throws the first to end the inning. Thank you. It worked. Hit that like, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right. Come on, Yanks. Boone got lucky. Yeah, I mean, dude, he tried to steal outs, and it worked. Happened to work. LeMahieu, Vivas, and top of the order. Due up. That was a close one, Eddie. Yep. You have to use the rest of the bum-ass relief pitchers in the bullpen other than Cruz Weaver at some point. How are we blaming Boone? I mean, he tried to go to... I mean, he used the Y's again. Like I said, I would have personally went Fernando Cruz. I'm trying to get this splinter out. Sorry, guys. All right, we got to get this runs in. We got to get a run. Let's go. Here's DJ LeMahieu. The lefty. Garcia is the pitcher. So Jacob deGrom gives them 7 innings. Bottom of the 8th. First pitch to LeMahieu. Called strike. 0-1. I imagine Paul Goldschmidt's on deck. Allowed first home run Sunday versus the Astros. So, you know, it'd be nice to allow his second home run. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-1 ball. Anybody know the score of the Knicks game? Let's see. Knicks are up 71-64 in the third quarter. 1 ball, 2 strike count. We need some base runners here. Come on, DJ. The 1-2. LeMahieu locked up on strikes. 1 away. That was a good pitch. All right, here's Paul Goldschmidt, as expected. As expected. Come on, Goldie. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 to Goldie. Ball outside. Good take. 2-0. The 2-0. Ball. 3-0. Come on, let's go. We need a base runner. All right. Let's get a walk by Goldie. A 2-run home run by Grisham. And then Weaver puts this shit away. 3 balls, no strike count. The 3-0. Goldschmidt got the green light. Fouled it away. Tough to win when Goldie and Judge don't do anything offensively. Goldschmidt just got in the game. He was pinch hitting. The 3-1, and he walked him. She told me to walk this way. That was going to his first at bat of the game. Here's Trent Grisham. Come on, Grish. Grish 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a foul out. First pitch to Grisham. Ball inside. That clipped the zone, but doesn't get the call. 1-0. That's why you got to take pitches right after a walk, because a lot of times umpires won't call it. 1 ball, no strike count. As this game approaches the 3-hour mark. The 1-0. Here's the pitch in there for strike. 1-1. Oh, yeah, we still have a chance, James. No one's saying the game is over. By no means. Grisham has 2 home runs versus lefties this year. 8 more versus right-handed pitching. The 1-1. Ball. 2-1. That's right. Drop those no double play emojis. Let's go. Here's the 2-1 to Grisham. That caught the zone but doesn't get the call. 3-1. That's 2 that Grisham got. The righty Jackson is warming up. That's 2 good pitches right there that did not get the call. Here's the 3-1, and Grisham fouls that away. 3-2. Come on, Trent. Don't expand the strike zone. Take a walk as Luke Weaver's warming up for the Yankees. 3-2. Here's the pitch, and he walked them. Back-to-back walks. Let's go. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Rice 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. You got the lefty on lefty here. Would you contemplate bringing in Peraza here? Only because he's a righty? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not, Li. If you're still here, probably not. Jared, what's up, man? The Red Sox lost, but we struck out Soto 3 times today. Oh, wow. Here's Ben Rice, 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 strikeouts. Come on, Rice. Judge is on deck. First pitch to Rice, ball. Misses low, but it's called a strike. Come on, ump. Come on, ump.
Holy shit.
Whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. The 0-1. Rice hits this. Right center field, got under it. The center fielder makes the catch. You're going to stay put. You're not going to risk it with Judge up. Judge on deck. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Whoever just subscribed again, I appreciate you. Drop those 99 emojis in the chat, guys, for the captain after this pitching change. I don't know why I dropped the no double play emojis. Did not mean to do that. Aaron Judge in a big situation here. This, for all intents and purposes, could be the game here. Judge, Belly, and Dominguez. The righty coming in. If we can get 4 more subs tonight, that'd be great. Get us to 1970. We are 34 subscribers away from 2K. Judge 9 9s. Let's go, is what Eddie says. Like I said, guys, game 3 of the series will be tomorrow. I will not be live. I will be at Lilo and Stitch with my niece, but I will be back on Friday for game 1 versus Colorado. Hopefully the Yankees can seal this one up today and guarantee themselves another victory. Where are these subs coming from? We just got 3 more just like that. Wow. Whoever just subscribed, appreciate you. Let it be known in the chat who just subscribed so we can welcome you to the Ace Avenue. Here he is, the captain, number 99.
99!
Come on, Judge. Have a moment. Judge 2 for 2 with 2 singles versus Luke Jackson. The first pitch to Judge is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Also, you got Bellinger on deck who just homered. So, come on, Cap. Judge batting .399. Let's get back over 400. Base hit can tie this ball game up. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1 to Judge. Ball misses low. Called a strike. You gotta be shitting me. Come on, ump. Come on.
Thank you, can't even believe it.
Bro, you can't call that on Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Aaron Judge hit, base hit to left field. Let's see if they send Goldie. Here's the throw home, and Goldschmidt is safe, but Grisham's caught in a rundown, tagged out, but Aaron Judge ties this ball game up. 3-3, let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Good job by Grisham to not run himself directly into an out to give Goldschmidt time to score. The run scores. 3-3. We got ourselves a brand new ball game. Let's go. Yankees going to win it by walk-off tonight, baby. Let's go. I'm pretty sure they're bringing Luke Weaver here. Aaron Judge with a big hit to get back over 400. Let's go.
9-9.
9-9.
I mean, Andy, it happens, man. I'm just glad we tied this ball game up. Oh, gosh. Here come the trolls. Dr. Fisher's in. Here come the trolls. Yankees are back in business, what Eddie says. All right. Haggerty is up. Haggerty hit a home run his last at bat. Haggerty, Langford, and Young. Yeah, James, we know. We know. He's going to come in here and act like he's not. He'll be like, how am I a troll? I'm not a troll. And then can proceed to troll. Get out of here, Dr. Fisher. I'm not your guy. Come on. Stop it. 1 ball, no strike count to Haggerty. Aaron Judge with a big hit. 1 ball, no strike count. De Los Santos back out there, called strike, 1-1. I would have thought that he would have went to Luke Weaver. Goldschmidt takes over at first base. Oswald Peraza takes over at third. Rice is out the game. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. I'm not entirely sure they would have got Goldie at the plate, but it was a heads up. It was a heads up play by Grisham to get into the rundown. It guaranteed the run. Hit, base hit, left field. All right, you're trying to steal outs with De Los Santos. This is a ball game, Boone. Here's Langford. Luke Weaver's warming up. Weaver did pitch in yesterday's ball game. Only 2 pitches, though. Cruz is available, and that's it. Cruz and Devin Williams pitched a lot yesterday. Mark Leiter Jr., 13. He could be available, possibly. If this goes to extra innings, it's going to kill the bullpen. And we got a long... Man, I hope we get a rain out tomorrow so the bullpen can get a break. Because we got a long 9-game West Coast trip. Here comes Aaron Boone. Luke Weaver time. This is why people question Aaron Boone. Why wouldn't you brought in Luke Weaver in a fresh inning? That's the thing that gets me every single time, man. Why do you have these relievers sit just to come back out there? I'm right there with you, Jason. Like, why wouldn't you just start it with a fresh inning? You can't blame Boone. I mean, like I said, man, I just subscribe to the fact I don't like relievers sitting. Like, Yuri De Los Santos, long relief, so it's a little bit of a different story, but you're trying to, you know, you should have brought in Luke Weaver in a fresh inning. He pitched 2 pitches yesterday. Should have brought him in a fresh inning. Appreciate you, Eddie. Thank you for hitting that like button. We're almost at 60. All right, here's Weaver. You gotta believe that he can get us through the night. Try to keep this score where it's at. Yankees win it by a walk-off. Hopefully this doesn't go to extra innings. We all know what our record is come extras. Don't want any of that. Bellinger will be leading things off next inning. Scheduled for the rest of the scheduled for the next week and a half. 12:35 start time. I will not be live tomorrow. I will see you guys on Friday, 8:40. 3 versus the Rockies, 3 versus the Angels, and 3 versus the Dodgers. Knicks 85, third period. Indiana 81. So that's a real close game. Here's Weaver. Come on, Luke.
Use the force, Luke.
4 pitches from Luke Weaver in the last 6 days, so he's fresh. 2 pitches in the last 2 starts. 2 outings, I should say. 2 outings. Wyatt Langford's up. A double play would be lovely here. 1 ball. He's 1 for 4 today. Runner on first. Nobody out. Come on, Dream. Why am I part-timing? What does that even mean? First pitch, hit, center field. Grisham goes back for it, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Josh Young. Checks at first. He's back safely. Josh Young, 1 for 4 with a single. This would be a good game to get, especially with the Red Sox losing. We can move up in that division. Eddie says, let's go Yankees. Strike them out. First pitch, cold. Strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Early game tomorrow, just going to sleep. No, I actually have stuff to do with my family. If that's okay with you, Dr. Fisher. I appreciate your concern, though. Thank you. Thank you for your concern for me. I appreciate that. Here's the 0-1. Ball outside. Doesn't get the call. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Hit center field. Grisham backtracks. He's there. 2 away. Let's go. I mean, you know, not all of us can, you know, be doctors like you, Dr. Fisher. So imagine you being such a cornball that you have to name yourself Dr. Fisher when we all know you're not a real doctor. Here's Adolis Garcia. Due up in the bottom of the 9th. Bellinger, Dominguez, and Volpe. Which one of those 3 would you guys like to see hit a walk-off home run? Dominguez, that'd be nice. First pitch to Garcia, ball outside. Ooh, almost, Wells almost lost the handle on that one. 1 ball, no strike count. Rain is coming down in Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be ugly all day tomorrow. Like Dr. Fisher. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Popped up. Foul as Garcia goes down to a knee. Like Dr. Fisher's mother. Oh, man. The zingers are coming in. Why do you have so many trolls? I don't know, Bobby. You tell me. You're another one. Why, you let me know. Daquan says Bellinger. One ball, 1 strike count. Oh, they call time. They don't get granted the timeout. Runner goes to second. They say safe. Brian Webb's, yeah. You're just coming in from multiple accounts. It's the same shit, bro. You got to get a life, man. You really got to get a life. Here's, oh, he looked like he was out. He might have been out on that one. Let's see if the tag got him. Oh, he's out. Oh, yeah, he's out. Yeah, I think he's out. I think he's out. Tag right there. Yeah, they're saying that. The display at least is saying he's out. Volpe said challenge it immediately. Picked him off. Caught him stealing. Good job by Wells to signal Weaver to step off. Aaron Boone saying, how did you miss that call? Look at me channeling my inner John boy, reading lips. Aaron Boone is on the verge of getting thrown out of this game. You can just feel he's ready to he's pissed off with the terrible calls. That Rice is due for a home run. He can't. He's out of the game. Bro, why do you come in under multiple accounts? Just stay under one account and talk shit. You think because you're coming in with multiple accounts, you think people don't know. That's the thing. You're Dr. Fisher. Next, you're going to come in as Julia. Dr. Fisher, Brian, Bobby, Fat Jacket. Why do you think, like, you think because you're coming in on multiple accounts that the masses feel that way? Like, no one's fooled by your antics, bro. Matter of fact, let's just put you on timeout. We'll see you tomorrow, bro. Actually, I won't be live tomorrow, so I'll see you on Friday. Imagine being so corny, bro. You need a life, bro. You really do. I'm sorry. You really do need a life. I feel bad for the dude. I really do. He needs a girlfriend. He needs a girlfriend. Okay, did they call it out or safe? Because they're still showing the replay. Looks like they called it out. So, all right, Yankees got a chance to win it by walk-off. Cody Bellinger homered his last at-bat. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We are 31 subs away from 2K. Fired up Boone. Hey, I like it. Hopefully that fires up the Yankees to win it by walk-off. I'd like to see Dominguez. See, hey, there it is, Julia. So predictable. He's so predictable. Comes in on these multiple accounts. Did I not say that? Did I not call it? You're proving me right, man. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't even come in here. We'll see you tomorrow. So predictable. The guy needs a life. He really does. He needs a life. I feel really bad for him. I feel bad for him. Pathetic. I do wonder what his real name is, though. This dude just got so many accounts. Little do they know, it helps out the stream. You coming in here engaging helps it out. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're making this community bigger, one troll at a time. All right, Bellinger lead things off. Belly, Dominguez, and Volpe. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to see Jason Dominguez hit a walk-off home run or a walk-off hit. Let Belly get a double and let Dominguez hit him in. Here's Bellinger. First pitch, ball. This is low. 1 ball, no strike count. Last walk-off home run was in 2022. The Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-0. Bellinger hit. Diving stop by the first baseman. Flips it. Good play by the pitcher to climb the ladder and save that error. 1 away. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky.
Damn,
it's a bird.
dead tag.
Hello, it's the Martian. Jason Dominguez.
Here's Jason Dominguez. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. I want to see Dominguez hit a walk-off home run here. That'd be great. But Anthony Volpe kind of deserves it. He's been getting a lot of shit lately. Let's go to bed happy is what Val says. One ball, no strike count. That's right. Drop those Martian emojis. Here's the 1-0. Ball inside. Thank you, Ump, for not calling that a strike. Thank you. Last walk-off was in 2022. Yeah, walk-off home run. That was by Giancarlo Stanton, a guy that a lot of Yankee fans want cut. 2 balls, no strikes. Dominguez crushes this to right field. I called it. And the Yankees win it by walk-off. Let's go. Let's go. Did I call that? Or did I call that? Answer your phones because I called it. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go! Did I call it? I'm clipping that shit! Let's fucking go! I called it! Woo! Let's go! No doubt about that one. Dominguez, have yourself a moment. Woo! Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, clip coming. I'm clipping that one. Let's go. And the Yankees win.
Here comes the
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today, and I'm glad you all could be a part of it with a 4-3 walk-off win by Jason Dominguez, the Martian. Let's go.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello,
it's the Martian. Jason Dominguez.
Let's go. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. What a way to end this. What a way to seal another series victory than Jason Dominguez with a solo home run. By how many? We won by 1. I called it. And I'm clipping it. I do appreciate you guys. Woo! Drop those Martian emojis in the chat. Let's go. L.I. Yankee King says Ian Hamilton, Tim Hill, Yuri De Los Santos owe Dominguez a dinner for saving their asses. Hey, it's still a little early, man. A good steak dinner would be hitting right by now. You know what I mean? So, but I did call that shit. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
One more time for all my Yankee faithful out there. You guys are incredible. What a stream, man. What a W by the New York Yankees. Let's go.
Here comes the Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
The Lulu, I called it. I called Dominguez walk-off shot. I'm going to head out of here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and make the clip. It'll be up in about 15, 20 minutes. I'll see you guys then. Guys, I am going to be off tomorrow. I'm taking my niece to see Lilo and Stitch. I will be live on Friday for Game 1 versus the Rockies. Yankees will be looking for a sweep tomorrow. If they could even get that game in. That game is going to be a little tough to get in. So, we shall see. But guys, I'm going to head out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to see you guys on Friday. I will be dropping the Lilo and Stitch review probably before the next Yankee game. So definitely check out for that. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I'll see you guys soon. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace